What's going on, everybody? This is Brian from SneakerFiles.com, recapping the news from yesterday and throwing in a bit more. But first up, I want to thank everybody for liking yesterday's video. That went a long ways, and I'm really appreciating the love you guys show. Now, if you got a second, once again, I would greatly appreciate if you hit this video with a thumbs up. Like you guys already know, it goes a long ways. It helps build this channel. We're almost to 70K. And if you're not subscribed yet, hit the red button just below it. Now we have some information from Jordan Brand, a new Air Jordan 10, some info on the Air Jordan 3 OG Blacksmith that I'm sure everyone will appreciate. We got some stuff from Adidas, some Yeezy news, we got Nike, and a little bit of Puma. But without wasting too much of your time, let's jump into the news. Puma has two new offerings set to debut very soon, which is the Puma Tsugi Blaze evoKNIT. Now the model combines the Tsugi along with the Blaze of Glory for a new edition. Featuring engineered evoKNIT across the uppers along with a sock-like collar, they also feature the Blaze of Glory dual panel lace closure, while the midsole is sculpted with evoKNIT foam. Two color options will be available. One comes in triple black while the other one appears to be white and gray. It's kind of hard to tell with the lighting, but for those that are interested in grabbing them, they will release on August 15th, and the retail price will be $100. Retailers like Puma Lab, powered by Foot Locker, Finish Line, and Puma.com will have them. We have some new information on the Weeknd's new collaboration with Puma, known as the Puma XO Parallel. I believe that's how you say it. I'm not 100% positive on that. But we have two colorways which will drop on August 24th. I'll get to more on that in a second. One pair comes in all white, while the other one comes in olive along with white. Now the shoes, which feature a casual look, is constructed with a mixture of suede and leather along with an extended ankle collar. Like I mentioned, the release date is August 24th and retail price will be $220. These are expected to also be some sort of limited release, and they will be available at retailers like KITH along with Barney's New York. KITH, along with Converse and Coca Cola, just unveiled their new collection, which is highlighted with two colorways of the Converse Chuck Taylor All-Star. One pair features white across the uppers, Coca Cola branding is also seen in red, and we have a green translucent outsole. The second pair features washed denim along with Coca-Cola branding midsole and outsole done in white. In addition, the two will feature a bottle cap patch on the medial side. Now this is a full capsule collection, so also releasing is KITH apparel, Oakley sunglasses, Stance socks, and a Yeti cooler. In addition, a limited edition Coca-Cola bottle with KITH branding will be given to those who purchase a piece from the collection, which won't be sold individually. We don't have retail prices for anything in the collection, but they will drop on August 11th, and they'll be available in-store at KITH as well as online. Adidas is getting ready to debut the EQT Cushion ADV, and recently they gifted out a Friends and Family edition, which is rumored to be limited to only 191 pairs. This pair comes in white along with black on the three stripes branding, and then we have gray hits throughout. In addition, each pair comes with a special box that reads the campaign slogan, "Everything that is essential, nothing that is not, and no bullshit." Now the Friends and Family edition will not be releasing, however the Adidas EQT Cushion ADV in several colorways will debut on August 12th for $160. We have a first look at two upcoming Adidas Yeezy Boost 350 B2 releases. First up, we have the blue tint. This pair is dressed in blue tint, gray 3, and high resolution red. And as you can see, the high resolution red lands on the SPLY 350 as well as hinted on the back heel tab. In addition, you can kind of see like this blue like tint that lands on the laces as well as the liner, and we have a translucent midsole and outsole that covers the boost. As for this pair, the rumored release date is December 1st. This hasn't been confirmed, but the retail price will be $220. Next up, we have the semi-frozen yellow pair, which also features raw steel in red. This pair reminds me if you took the zebra and then a highlighter accidentally just spilled all over it, and this is the outcome. But this pair is actually rumored to be very limited, one of the most limited Yeezys of this year to release, and no set release date. Also expected to drop sometime during December, and the retail price will be $220. Between the two, I kind of have to give it to the blue tint pair. I think that looks a little bit better. But leave a comment below, let me know if you have to pick one or the other, which one are you picking? More models are being added to the new KITH collection. Next up, we have the Nike Zoom Shift KITH. So the pair features white mesh across the uppers, we do have vivid pink accents which hits the Nike swoosh, the heel counter, liner, the tongue, and heel pull tabs. In addition, it also accents part of the midsole and outsole that has a marbled finish. Completing the look is the KITH ribbon on the tongue pull tab. We don't have a specific release date, but they will drop during September, and the retail price will be $100. A new pair of the Nike LeBron 14 Low has leaked, and there's not a lot of details on the shoe. However, they come in a military-like theme. I believe cargo khaki will be used, and as you can see, some sort of bright crimson or just crimson outlines the Nike swoosh and hits the inner booty. In addition, they are constructed with mesh, nubuck, and woven material. We have a stripe-like motif that covers the heel, and there will also be 3M accents. Finishing the look is, once again, a marbled outsole. It almost looks like there's dirt splattered on it. I don't know. Now, they're expected to release this month, but this isn't confirmed, and the retail price will be $150. To me, this also looks like it could be inspired by Freddy Krueger, but who knows. More in Nike LeBron 14 Low news. The Midnight Navy pair, which is also being called USA or Ohio, is now available. However, the release date is August 12th, but they are available now at Villa. Retail price is $150. Last time I checked, there was a full size run. Back in March, a Supreme Nike Dunk High collaboration started making the rounds, and it was unclear what the details were. The shoes were expected to drop sometime in 2015, however, that never happened. Now we have some new information. According to Diablo Souls on Instagram, this pair was gifted to staff at Supreme back in 2015. I'm going to go ahead and guess that these were actually exclusively made for the staff rather than a general release. And if that's the case, that's really dope. But that's it with the story. These aren't releasing, and in my opinion, I don't like them. Just because it's a Supreme collaboration doesn't mean they should be hyped. During 2018, Nike Sportswear is going to release a new wave of the Nike Air VaporMax, and they will feature a strap across the midfoot. One of those pairs will be a triple black edition, and that looks a lot like the Como des Garçons collaboration that's also expected to drop next year. Now, this pair, like I mentioned, looks exactly like the CDG collab, except it doesn't have any of the branding. Other than that, we have black throughout, which also lands on the Flyknit bubble air unit, but anthracite lands on the Nike swoosh. We don't have a specific release date, but they're expected to drop sometime during winter or spring of 2018. We have new images of the off-white Nike Air VaporMax collaboration, which is expected to drop on September 1st. I'll get to more on that in a second. Now, I've shared this shoe so many times, so I'm not going to go over them. However, from these new images, we see that 4 laces will come with them. White is already laced up, but they'll also come in black, orange, and green. Also, there's images of the box, which is your standard Nike box. However, it's flipped inside out with some special branding throughout. Now, the September 1st release date has been floating around quite a bit, and I'm not saying they're not going to drop on September 1st. More than likely it'll happen. I just want to make it clear that we have yet to receive confirmation from Nike or Jordan Brand that the collection will debut on September 1st. The Air Jordan 6 Pinnacle Flight Jacket is expected to drop during August this month, but that hasn't been confirmed. And on a side note, we received images of the packaging, which I'll admit is probably one of the dopest packaging we've seen in a while. Now, I'm not sure how this ties into the flight jacket name. I'll get to more on that in a second. But looking at the box, it features Michael Jordan posters, sketches, along with various Air Jordans seen throughout. Now, the flight jacket nickname, it might not be the actual nickname. Jordan Brand might come out and say, hey, this is actually the inspiration behind the shoe, which may make more sense because this box doesn't really link back to the bomber jacket Michael Jordan wore on Saturday Night Live back in 1991. But on the flip side of things, this could be something that Jordan Brand is going to start releasing their Air Jordan 6s in. For example, we could see this on the Gatorade Air Jordan 6 that's coming out, the Wheat, etc. They might just be doing something special. I don't know. But let me know your thoughts on the box. I think it's absolutely dope. Now, as for the release date, like I mentioned, we don't have one. Expected to drop this month, and the retail price will be $225. I think Jordan Brand is actually hearing us out. Now, in yesterday's video, I shared that the Air Jordan 3 OG Black Cement is rumored to release on February 10th. That isn't confirmed by any means. It's just something I saw floating around, and I don't actually think that will be the release date. I feel like it'll drop closer to All-Star Weekend, like I said, like actually during the weekend. As you guys know, these will feature Nike Air on the heel. And with that being said, usually the retail price will be $220. That seems to be almost standard as far as all the past retro releases that feature Nike Air branding. Apparently, that's not going to be the case. According to Soul Heat on Feet, the retail price will be $200. So they're knocking 20 bucks off, almost at the $190 retail price we're seeing for standard retros. Now I might be jumping the gun here, but does that mean that the retros that cost us $190 are gonna drop as well? If that's the case, I mean, that's a win in everyone's book. But that is it for the Air Jordan 3 OG Black Cement. Let me know your thoughts on them retailing for $200. Does that change your mind if you weren't gonna cop for the higher retail price, or were you gonna get them no matter what? Now we're on to the last part of the video, and that is the image that was featured in the thumbnail. It is an upcoming Air Jordan 10. Now, before I get into the details on that shoe, the image used is a Photoshop, so the outcome of the release could look different. However, I matched it up according to the color description, which I felt represented the color description the best I could. Now, the Air Jordan 10 is releasing during October 2017 in University Red, Black, Black. Now that was thanks to Sole Heat on Feet as well. Now what's most interesting about this shoe is that it comes with an HOH tag on it. So the description is Air Jordan 10 Retro HOH. In the past, HOH meant House of Hoops, and that means it's a House of Hoops exclusive. Now, I'm not sure if the HOH will actually mean for this pair House of Hoops exclusive, or if it's something totally different. I tried to twist this as many ways as possible. Could it be something that Jordan Brand is doing with the homage to home? HOH doesn't really fit into that. Could it be History of Flight? HOH doesn't fit in that as well. So I'm not sure. However, it appears that it's some sort of Chicago-based colorway. And if I haven't mentioned, they're expected to drop during October for $190. Once I have more information, a first look, etc., I'll make sure to share that with you guys. And that recaps the news. Like always, we post it first on SneakerFiles.com, and then we take it to YouTube. What I'm feeling from this video? Well, both Adidas Yeezy Boost 350 V2s, and that's just because I want to use them as trade bait. So I'm not really feeling them. I'm just going to cop them so I can get something I really want. Going forward, the Air Jordan 6 Pinnacle Flight Jacket. I like that shoe. However, that box just is incredible to me, and I hope they drop them on more Air Jordan 6s. I hope it's just not for the Pinnacle Flight Jacket, and we see it on the Gatorade. I feel like that's actually a good look. The Air Jordan 3 OG Black Cement, I said it in yesterday's video, so I'm just going to make note in this video, yes, I want that too. The Air Jordan 10 HOH University Red, we'll find out more details. Now, off this Photoshop, yeah, I would pick those up in a heartbeat. I don't know if that's how they're going to release, but University Red and Black, that usually adds for a good combination. But that pretty much does it for me. Leave a comment below and let me know from this video what you liked or what you disliked. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to SneakerFiles.com, and if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe.